and welcome back to the second to last day of BAKEMAS. There's a chance that maybe I upload one more video besides the next one that's coming out, but there's also a chance I don't. So, I'm really excited about today's video because as you can see from the title, we are making cinnamon rolls! And I wanted to upload this with enough days in advance that if you guys want to make this for Christmas morning, if you celebrate Christmas morning, or you just want to celebrate morning, getting out of bed, go you. Big struggle. I like to celebrate those very simple wins. So this is an overnight cinnamon roll recipe, so you can make it the night before and then wake up the next morning, bake them off, and like you have cinnamon rolls. It's very impressive. Let's begin. Oh my God. We're gonna start off with our yeast, and we are using active dry yeast. I'm only making 6 rolls in this batch, so if you want to make a full dozen, just double it. I would honestly recommend doing that because I had to like weigh out my yeast because it's half of a packet, you know, with recipe testing and all that stuff. We already have like whatever 12 plus 6 is, 18 cinnamon rolls here. So I didn't want to make a full dozen, but just double the recipe if you want to make a full dozen. Into warm buttermilk, this is like 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to add our yeast and stir that up. And then we are going to add our sugar. And we should have gotten a slightly bigger bowl.
Maybe just a little bit bigger.
Just a little. We're gonna pour it back in here. We're just going to stir it until the sugar dissolves. And this is blooming your yeast. You know what it smells like? Yeasty. You know what yeast makes me think of? Infections. Oof, rough times. I'm just taking a clean tea towel. Also, why do we call it a tea towel? Is that just a British thing I've adopted? It's just a dish towel? This one's really honestly just a napkin. And we're going to cover that and let it bloom for about like 5 to 10 minutes until it starts to get foamy
and alive.
A few minutes later.
It's been about 10 minutes. It is bloomed, as you can see. As you also might see, this is the apron you guys all say I look pregnant in. I'm not pregnant literally because I have my period in the heating pad. Just want you to know because I'm PMSing and those comments will actually really piss me off. We're going to pour this into the bowl of our stand mixer. Yeah, nice and frothy and yeasty. Into that, we're going to add our egg and just whisk this up to break it up a little bit. Then our vanilla, salt, and finally some cut up room temperature butter. Get out of there. Now, going to use, this is a dough attachment. You could do this by hand.
Allegedly, but
I wouldn't try that. Seems like a lot of biceps. And we're just going to mix it up. The butter is still in chunks, but that's okay because it's soft and it will incorporate. Now we're gonna move on into our flour. So I'm gonna turn my mixer on low and add the flour just a little bit at a time, scraping down the sides to make sure you get all of the dry into the wet so it makes a dough. Let's begin. Has been all added. You can see that the bowl is still kind of sticky on the sides. So now, as opposed to just being on low heat, we're gonna turn it up to like medium high.
Sorry, did you say low heat?
I don't want to continue. Low speed. And we're just gonna beat for like 5 to 6 minutes or until the dough comes away from the sides and it just forms, you know, one dough ball. It'll be soft and pillowy and not sticky. Turn it up, turn it up. So as you can see, wow, sorry I yelled. That was a lot, guys. The dough has pulled away from the sides and formed a nice ball. And now, ooh, I forgot about a step. Oh no, clean my work surface. I have to knead it for a minute. I need flour. Fuck, I need a minute. Get it? To knead it?
She's got the jokes, people.
Ooh, there's smashed avocado on the counter. It's from my frantic making of a protein shake. Forgot to eat when I was taking my Midol and I almost threw up. Being a lady is fun. I floured my countertop and now I'm just going to knead the dough for 1 minute before we set it to do its proof. I've learned all of my bread kneading and my dough kneading from the Great British Bake Off.
Are you gonna do the throw method?
It's been like 30 seconds, right? Yeah. Now we're just gonna shape it into a ball. I mean, let's be fucking real. It already is pretty much a ball. And now we're going to place it into a glass bowl that I have coated with vegetable oil. Cover with a tea towel, dish towel, napkin, Mr. Napkin Head, Throwback, The Holiday. Great film. We're going to cover this and leave in a warm, dry place. We're gonna let this prove for about 2 hours until it's like really, you can see that it's grown and gotten quite large. Let the waiting game begin. We just have like a 2-hour clip of me just standing here.
Jeopardy music.
Do 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 do. I was gonna dab, but I feel like I need to stop doing that. It's too late and it's not ironic enough. How ironically can you dab when you're still dabbing?
2 hours later.
It's so warm in here. I'm beginning to sweat under my arm. So, I need to fucking stop saying so. I almost said so again. The dough has been proved. So. The dough is finished proving. Ooh. This didn't get that massive of a rise, but that's okay, which is what I've learned from making these so many times. Sometimes they rise more than others, but they always end up rising at the end and turning out great. Now I have this on my floured countertop. Flour the rolling pin, and we're just gonna roll this out to a rectangle size. A rectangle is not a size, it's a shape. That's good to me. My God, this alfalfa hair. So. Maybe it's just the Jake Peralta in me coming out. Cool. This is brown sugar, and to that I'm adding a fuck ton of cinnamon. Now we're gonna take our butter like a fucking savage with your hands and spread it on your dough. Yes, this is gross. You're gonna eat this. So we're just gonna spread an even layer of butter. When I say room temperature butter, I really mean it. This feels so cool. We can draw penis. Wow! We can draw, I was gonna draw the female reproductive system, but honestly, it's easier for me to draw penis.
Yeah, and that's the patriarchy.
American Vandal Season 3, where the fuck are you? Draw fallopian tubes on things. Now, we're just going to dump, ooh, you are so slippery. And by you, I mean my hands. Dump the filling, and now we're gonna spread it so it makes an even coating. It's like an art and craft project. Arts and crafts, an art and craft. A singular art and a singular craft project. It's like putting glitter where you put all your glue. My hands look like a teddy bear, like Paddington the bear. My hands! And fuck this goddamn hair. It's always been like this, and then I dyed my hair and it just got like a little shorter, and so now it really wants to come out and play. So we're gonna roll it tightly, just as tight as possible, so you get that really good spiral. I kinda like to pull it out and then roll it, making sure you really get the edges. And now we cut it. You need to cut it. I have a baking dish that's prepared with baking spray. You could use butter. You just wanna grease it on down. You wanna make sure it has enough room for the rolls to rise when they have their second proof. So I start by cutting off the wonky little edges. Just cut some thick ass rolls. And for the little scraps, I don't usually put them in here, but I'll take them into like a different, like a small little container and let them prove up on their own. And then you can cook these off too. And it's like a little snack that nobody even knows that you had. So it's like, oh, everybody has a cinnamon roll. And you're like, psych, I had 3, but they're minis, so they don't count. That's why people cook, is so they can just eat more than the people who don't cook. It's a true fact. So now, this is where the overnight part comes in. We're gonna cover these with tin foil really, really tightly. You don't want any air exposed because that's how they get dry, and then they won't rise all the way, and then they'll be like tough and not soft and gooey. So I'm gonna pop them into the fridge for like just overnight, 8 to 12 hours. 12 hours if you like sleep a lot, or you're just like having them for brunch. Fully sweating. Just imagine it's Christmas Eve, you're a little drunk, you made these, you put them in the fridge, the next morning you remember, you're like, oh my god, I made cinnamon rolls. You're the favorite child of your family. Everybody forgets that like you're single or you're unemployed and your sister's a doctor, but no, you made cinnamon rolls. Now these go into the fridge all night long.
All night long, all night.
I can't lift my arm because I'm actually sweating. Good morning! Psych, it's the same fucking day as you can probably tell. I have pre-made cinnamon rolls. Is that my hair? It's okay, it's just on the towel. These are some cinnamon rolls that I made last night. I let them come up to room temperature, still covered. You just wanna let it get to room temperature after they've been in the fridge for 8 to 12 hours. Would you like to see? Aren't they beautiful? They're thick and girthy little girls. I wanna call this one Bertha, this one Roberta, this one Tabertha. These are going to go into a 375-degree oven for about 25 minutes. Check on them at like 15-ish, and if you feel like they're getting too brown on the top, tent them with tin foil. Let's bake. Who the fuck is Cinnabon? Me. I am Cinnabon, my nickname in high school. That's better than what's the other one I did last time?
Loose bottom.
Sounds like I fart a lot. True. So now we're onto the cream cheese frosting. This is the part that just makes them look so pretty and Instagrammy. In here I have some cream cheese. You want some room temp. And I'm gonna start by just creaming the cream cheese to make it creamier than its original state of creamed cheese. Ayo, ooh, I can feel the sweat under my armpits. It's getting really wet down there, up there, up. Gross. Scraping down the sides. I'm just gonna add in some whole milk, not all of it yet, and vanilla, and then our confectioner sugar. I'm not gonna do all of it. I always think it's better to be a little conservative, only with cream cheese. Nowhere else in my life do I find that. Easy. The frosting is done. Now we just have to wait for the cinnamon rolls to finish baking, and then we slather that shit on. Slather is a gross word. I have just decided. Dun, dun, dun. What the fuck is the wedding song? Dun, 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 dun. Cinnamon rolls. They're out of the oven. They are so beautiful and toasty on the top. Can we just talk about how thick and gorgeous those are? Dat ass dough. Dat cake dough? Damn girl, dat dough dough. While the cinnamon rolls are still warm, they've been out for like 3 to 5 minutes. Now I'm going to slather on some of this. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Wow, this is sensual. I just play porn music here. It's now time for the taste test, starring Miss Aislinn Paul. Crowd goes wild! Woo! Sparkly Barbie XO is in the house, but she's neglecting to come on camera.
She is the audience.
Aislinn's great, from her head to her toes.
At the mall, at the club, she loves high fashion after dark. At the club, she'll spend the whole night dancing.
Ooh, baby, my uterus is killing me. Oh my god, and my ovaries. Oh god, baby, I'm bleeding so much.
I like the feminist version.
Come on down, Aislinn Paul. Woo! That's your cue. Woo!
Thank you, audience members. Thank you so much.
Little delayed. I was gonna introduce you to what this is, but you've been here filming the whole time.
Yep, yeah, I know what it is, and I'm very excited to eat it. It's gonna be warm and delicious, and yay!
Yay! Nighttime cinnamon rolls! Oh my god, food porn it. Oh my god, you ruthless.
It's so warm though. It feels so nice. Oh my god.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
We have too many.
Well, great. They're all for me.
If you guys want the recipe for this, I'll have it listed down below on my blog. If you want to follow us. And we've got one more day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys do this for Christmas or for just any sort of wintry day. I'd love to see pictures. See you guys next time. Bye! Oh, I'm sweating. And that booger is still tickling my schnoz.
Looks like a nun.
No one's ever said that to me before.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay. You have a nice cum stash.
Pretty freaking good. That's great.
That's so sexual.
It's good.
See, like my
It's your buns.
buns. I thought that was a car horn, but it's someone just honking.
I can see it. I can see it's like a little Mini Cooper getting
Oh,
mad.
honking at a kid.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it's a girl. Oh, is she in trouble? She might be grounded. She had a backpack on. It's the weekend. That's weird.